All right, hello and welcome everybody. I am DJ-GLaDOS and you guys are listening to True Brony Radio. I am here with Moopy, my co-host.
Hello.
And we are here interviewing John Joseco.
Hello, everybody.
All right, so let's get this interview started then. First off, I would just like to say you don't have to answer anything if you don't want to, like if it's too personal or something like that.
Yeah,
just
okay.
refuse.
That's
and
fine.
also, I'd just like to throw out there that we are recording the interview and it'll be posted on YouTube. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
All right. Okay, so first question. Who is your favorite pony and why?
Favorite pony? I believe some people keep asking this question and they're sometimes surprised, but well, there shouldn't be no surprise. Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash. I love Rainbow Dash because I love her hair. I love her attitude. She's not afraid of anything, and when there are cracks in her personality, through her cool personality, it's adorable, and so it's I like those kind of characters, the tomboyish kind of characters, so
Yeah.
there's a reason I like her a lot. So, and she's blue. Oh yeah, and also she's blue, which is my favorite color. So
Yes,
it's a big
blue
plus.
is awesome.
It's a big plus.
So, how did you become a brony?
Yes, the number one question of all interviews, how to become a brony. Pretty much, some female friend comes on. I'm surfing one night, February, somewhere in mid-February. I'm just surfing the web. She comes up and just chats with me a couple of times. So we chat for a while, and then she's like, "Have you watched the new My Little Pony?" And I'm like, "There's a new one? What?" There's a new My Little Pony. No, you gotta watch it. It's pretty good. I'm like, why should I watch a show meant for little girls? What? It's a 30-minute commercial for toys. Because the last time I watched My Little Ponies was in the G1 series, and when I was a kid, after that, never again. It was I never think about My Little Pony, whatever. And then she's like, "Oh, they got a show and stuff." Like, really? And she tells me, "Oh yeah, no, there's this like so there's a pony with rainbow hair and everything." And just, okay, if you're gonna just try it once, try see one episode, and she shows me Sonic Rainboom. And so after watch Sonic Rainbow, I was pretty much floored. I'm like, wow, this is actually pretty good. And then later on, and I thought it was all like hand drawn and stuff, but then I heard that it was done in Flash, so I was really surprised that it was done in Flash. It's like, wow, really? This is in Flash? This is look like in Flash, because usually Flash looks like crap sometimes, and it does. In some shows you could tell, and here I'm like, wow, this is awesome. And so, and it's like, you mean is there more of this? It's like, yeah, almost all the episodes are like on YouTube, and it's like, oh, really? So I started watching everything, and I'm just watching it out of order. I don't watch it in order. I'm just kind of just watching it, and then I got addicted, and so there you go. I became a brony just like that because of that one episode, and it's still to this day is my favorite episode. So, yeah,
That's a interesting one. I usually people watch episodes in order. That's
no. I actually watched in out of order. Guess I kept going. I just kept watching the like. Oh, I got this, and then I'm just seeing it on the side. I never watched. I didn't know the order. Actually, it was really.
Oh, okay.
So
That makes sense.
I didn't watch everything on one night either. I kind of watch a couple, and then the next day I'll kind of watch a couple more. And I'm like, wow, this is pretty good. What? Wow. And I did not know this existed. I didn't know it started in September, October, whatever of 2010. I didn't know it existed until she told me about it. And I was like, really?
All right. So, what inspired you to start doing art, basically?
The art. After I watched the episode, and I started watching the episode, I start seeing art popping up all over like places. I saw them in forums and DeviantArt, and I'm like, oh, I could draw a pony too, because I wanted to draw one just to see, And of course, I drew my own. I think I drew a Rainbow Dash. I think she was the first one. And oh, did it drop?
Okay.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. And I drew Rainbow Dash, and then I think I drew my own character as a pony, and I told myself like, that's it. After this, no more pony art. That's it. That didn't happen. So I got addicted to drawing ponies because it was something new. It's like, this is not drawing humans anymore. It's actually, I'm drawing something else. Like animals, because I never drew. I don't draw animals or anything like that. So this was something new for me.
Yeah.
I just got addicted.
Wow. Okay. Is it my turn, Wade?
Yes, yes, it's your turn. That's why I'm waiting for you to ask.
Okay, what's your favorite episode?
I just mentioned it was Sonic Rainboom, but Sonic Rainboom is my most favorite. Some of the others that are like really up there is Party of One, the gala episode. Let's see. Sweet and Elite from the second season. So that one, I like that one too. And Pony Confidential. That one made me laugh too much. That was an episode that made me laugh a lot. So those are a couple ones I like.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sonic Rainboom is my favorite of the whole thing.
No, that's actually a really good episode.
Yeah.
All right. So, who are your favorite Brony artists and musicians?
Musicians. I like Mick the Microphone. I also like what's his name? I know is Odyssey. He does he kind of does the trance. I think it's trance or techno versions of the songs. I know he's coming to EQLA. I have never met him, but I hope to meet him because it's gonna be great. I like to meet him too. There's also Living Tombstone and DJ Alex. Artists. I know some people have issues with Vegas Sweet. No, I have to respect that guy. He's a good artist though. He's very good. Love Vegas Sweet. Back in the early days, Crooked Trees, because I love his paintings. Yeah, he did some really surreal, weird paintings, and I don't know where he is now, but there was it's just the way he paints that is really awesome. It's a bunch of other artists. I like Kevin Saunders' inking, coloring as well, his shading. Yes, it's one of the things I would love. I think this is one of my things I still need to work at is like shading and colors, and some of these people can just really do the colors, and I was like I gotta like step up my game for that. Also like Egophiliac, Pixel Kitties stuff, because I like Egophiliac, because her stuff is very cute, and she's been a fan since the G1 days, so she never left the My Little Pony fandom type thing, and so I always love her. I love her Wuna stuck and the way she draws that, and I also love the way she draws her Celestials. Pixel Key, I like her stuff because it's a very it's almost, well, I think it's almost or like show accurate that she does her own flair to it. So and yeah, like that type of thing too. Yeah. So there's a bunch of other artists. Every once in a while I see something really good, and I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome. I wish they did more. So.
Wait, are you a fan of Scoon's art?
Scoon. Scoon. No, I met the guy too. I met the guy in TrodCon, and he's a very nice fella. He has good art. It's a very particular style. So when you look at his stuff, you're like, oh, okay, I know that's his stuff. That's Scoon stuff. But yeah, he's a very nice guy. and a bunch of these other guys too. Can't remember the name. Sorry. Yeah,
No,
but
that's fair.
I still remember. Oh no, there's another person. Well, Jobs for Food. That guy too. And I
Yeah.
mentioned him. Yes, him. He does those as surprise. Oh, and also I got another one for UC77 who does Hot Blooded Pinkie Pie, because he's one of the few guys who does like a like a real kind of anime-ish type
Yeah.
style, and you look at it, it's like, oh look, it's like Pinkie Pie meets Dragon Ball Z kind of thing. So, yeah. So,
Yeah.
pretty cool stuff to look at.
All right. So, Moopy.
Who's worst pony?
I always joke about it, but I have to say Twist.
Okay, I kind of agree with you.
Maybe she'll grow up to be a better person, but after she got her cutie mark, she just left Alpha Bloom.
Yeah.
She's like, see you later. It's like, I got my cutie mark. Okay.
You're not allowed to be my friend anymore.
Yeah. I still laugh at that.
Are you working on anything currently that you're willing to disclose?
Just EQ, Equestria LA stuff, That's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing a piece for Andrea Littman. I mean, I did a piece before for Everfree, and I'm doing something for EQLA, and so that's gonna be nice to look at.
I look forward to seeing it.
Yeah, and it's gonna be so busy this week. But yeah, but I'm gonna enjoy everything. It's gonna be great.
Right, Moopy?
Yeah, so how do you deal with haters?
I pretty much ignore them. Or I actually do read. I read stuff like that, and then I'm like, they said their piece. I'm just gonna ignore it, because usually the case with haters or trolls or whatever, they wanna get a response from you, and pretty much a response is, they reeled you in, you took the bait, so they can say their piece while I'll just continue drawing and having fun. That's pretty much it, and everybody gets hate, not one person is safe from that, and you just got to find a way to deal with it and not cause further drama. So
Yeah.
it's pretty much it. I pretty much ignore it, and like I'm thinking about saying something, and I'm it's not worth my time. I just do something else, continue my projects. It's usually the case, because it's just too busy to respond to that type of thing.
Yeah. All right. So, what are your aspirations? And I mean, like that's like goals in life.
At this point, just to share my art out there, make people happy. Maybe do something big. Because right now, my compass is still spinning. When Ponies came by, my compass pointed to that, and now that season 3 is coming up, and maybe there might be nothing after that. I mean, the fandom will still be there, but maybe no new episodes or new seasons. You gotta look for something else. But so I'm always thinking about that, and there might be something down the road. And I probably have to get back to my online comic, The Lounge, because I need to end that really bad. But doing this whole pony thing, it helps me now to, if I go back to other projects, I could change up things, because I learned a lot from this from experience in this fandom. So
Yeah.
I got to learn new techniques and colors and all that jazz.
So, do you read any fanfics? If yes, what kind? And what's your favorite one?
I tell everybody this. I don't read fan fiction at all. I don't read any fan fiction from any kind of thing. So.
Aw, you didn't even read Cupcakes.
Not
No.
even My Little Dashi?
Not even that.
Wow.
You know,
She gives
I
you
know I
props.
talked to the person who does cupcakes, Sergeant Sprinkles. I talked to him. I gave him a hug and everything, but he doesn't like Dash. Or I shake my fist at him. But you know, he's a nice person too. But I'm like, yeah, I don't read that. I just don't read that or anything. You know, I hear bits and pieces from the story, so I kind of put some influences in the Pinkie Pie, but mostly I think the Pinkie Pie is not like that at all. And so I don't let that happen. So no, I don't want anything happening to Rainbow Dash. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is your dream job?
Dream job, just making comics. Making comics of what I no, actually I don't know what my dream job is. If I try to think about it mm, it it comes up as a blank. I know it's something to do with art, but maybe
Yeah.
just doing what I do, you know, just make people happy. Just
Yeah.
do what you like to do, and what you like to do makes people happy. That's pretty much what I think a nice goal is.
Yeah. All right. Ruby?
Do you approve of Pony Rule 34?
You know, it's the same thing with any fandom. I know there will always be that type of thing of, you know, I'm guilty of doing some, you know, questionable artwork with that too. You know, I've done 34 art for other series, so you know, like they do pinup girls and all that jazz, and I'm like, okay, you know, is if they want to do it, they can do it. They're allowed to do it. You know, I don't want to be like one of those people, because you know it's really annoying when some people come up and try to preach to you and say, oh, you can't do this, blah blah blah. You know, and you know what? You know, in the grand scheme of things, not even that important. You know, it's something to whine about.
Yeah.
It's if you know, and you know what, you have the choice to avoid it. You have the choice to not look at it. If you're looking at it, there's your problem. That's your problem. You know, no one's telling you to stop looking at it. You know, you're the one looking at it. So I'm like, okay, you know, yeah, you, as I said, you have the choice to not look at it. You know, if you don't like it, you don't look at it, and that's why, you know, there's some things I don't like looking at, and I avoid them. I avoid like the plague. I don't look at it, and you know, it's great. It's great because then, you know, I don't even think about it. So, you know,
Yeah.
and that's just how it is. Because for some people, I don't know, they just they just can't help look at it, and some people just can't help drawing it. It's really about, you know, your choice and what you're doing. You know, what it's up to you.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. I'm not gonna say, oh no, it's bad. Oh no, that's pretty good. You do it. No, I'm just you just it's up to you.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
anything in any fandom or anything you're looking at, because preaching about that kind of stuff is pretty bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Mhm. So, what was your favorite project that you worked on?
Huge. Jeez. I always say this to the people. I like that I worked on the Friday night song, picture that was based on the Katy Perry song, because I enjoyed it a lot, because I heard the song, and then all of a sudden all these images popped up in my they popped up in my head while I was driving, and I'm like, oh, I have to do this. I gotta draw this. And so the moment I got home, I started drawing it, and that was great. I like that. And
Yeah.
another one was another Katy Perry thing. When he heard the Equestria Girls, and I was like, wow, these guys are catering to us. You know, this was the first time I ever heard of anything like this, and I was just so happy. I had to go home and make a Pinkie Pie cover. Yeah, I had to do it because I was like, these guys are awesome. I got to do something great, you know. And I did that, and during the whole time I'm drawing this picture, I have Equestria Girls playing on repeat. the whole time, just doing this, and so that was a fun project too. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Phew. So, muffins or cupcakes?
Oh geez, cupcakes. Because they have the frosting.
But that no, muffins are better.
Jesus.
You can't eat a cupcake for breakfast and get away with it.
I think I could. I think the only muffins I like eating is the banana nut muffin and the blueberry muffin.
Wait, you know what I want to say now? You know it.
Yeah, Moopy does a lot of voice acting and stuff for some of like the fandom derpy characters. So yeah, that's why she squeed when you said banana nut muffin.
Food.
Okay, do you feel that Tumblr has become popular due to bronies, or that it was previous to that?
You know what? I think it's to the bronies or the pony thing, because I didn't know. I didn't know that Tumblr existed, and actually I did, but it wasn't as popular as I thought. I didn't think it was gonna like be a big thing or whatever. I had a Tumblr thing before, but it didn't do anything. And then I saw Crooked Tree's the Pinky Mina Tumblr one, and I just saw how great it was. It was like very interesting. I know I had to admit it was great. It was a great Tumblr, and it had good art, and it was funny at times, and morbid and funny and weird.
Yeah.
But that inspired me to do a Tumblr. So, and I believe that also inspired a lot of other people to do Tumblrs too. And I wasn't into the world of Tumblrs until I saw that. So
Yeah.
that was an influence there.
All right. Well, Moopy.
What advice would you give new artists?
Well, let's see. Well, other than the typical practice, because practice is everything, but don't stop believing. Which is, it's not it sounds sappy, but it's really true. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. You just gotta say, yeah, I could be as good as this person. I could be better at this than this person, or you could just be like, I could be as good as this person, or good at art, and just do some, just practice, look at other people's work, get inspired. Don't give up. That's also another thing. Don't give up, and most important, have fun with it. Even if you're like struggling, even if you're failing, just still try to have fun with it. See why you feel like you're getting frustrated. Try to understand. Even ask other people. At least people who what you call it? Who know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Not everybody knows what they're doing, but asking other people for advice is a good thing as well. Just keep showing your art. People will tell you like, what's kind of wrong with it. Oh, and also don't take don't be offended if people like kind of talk what's wrong with your art. They're trying to help you. Don't be like, oh, you're just saying that. I thought this was what looks right. No, just. But yeah, as a new artist, just have fun. Don't take criticism badly. That's one of the things you gotta really, if you really want to like get better, you gotta take it. You gotta get people to say, okay, that looks kind of wrong. That looks wrong, and they tell you why it's wrong. If they tell you it's wrong, but they don't tell you, that's pretty much trolling. And and never give up. Keep practicing.
Never give up.
It's true. It's
No, I totally agree.
True. And I see so many people give up. Like they get so depressed. and it's so sad when I see that, and it's like, come on, you have the potential there. Just keep going, even if no one sees the artwork. If no one, as long as you at least do it for yourself first before you do it for somebody else. Love your work first before you know. I know some people say don't love your work, but you know what? I love my work. I love it very much. It makes me happy. Gives you a natural high. It keeps you going. So.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. Yeah. Just.
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of my advice.
When? I'm a little busy. I could probably.
Hey, where did GLaDOS go?
Uh-oh. Did he disappear?
I'm
it's like his mic is muted or something.
Alright.
Got really silent
Ruby,
from
ask
that
the next
fan.
question.
Okay, fine. Jesus. Oh my. Do you have anyone you look to as a role model or idol? Or have we taken that already? No.
Is that like Inspirations or something like that?
Yeah, like a model, role model. Yeah.
Role model.
Or idol, like someone you look up to.
Not really. No, I mean, if it's you mean by like getting inspired by them, usually people are that like Jim Lee. I got inspired by him. Jim Lee, Inazuma, who drew the High School of the Dead series. Oh, great! Mostly Japanese. I'm actually sure mostly Japanese artists.
Ooh.
They're the ones who inspire me a lot. But also another person I actually still make us weep. I have to mention him a lot because he does inspire me to do stuff too. I like him. I like his art. He's a very nice guy, and I see his stuff and I'm like, okay, I would like to do more like that too. That kind of thing. So. But yeah, Japanese artist, because this before I drew ponies, I drew pinup art, and I was like looking at I usually look at art books, Japanese art books, for that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what I look at.
Well, sorry about my disappearance there. I had to talk to my mom for a second.
Right. It's fine.
Well, Moopy.
Ah, gosh. Okay. Has your work outside of art ever helped your artistic process? If so, how?
My work.
Yeah, it's basically if you do anything besides art, does it help you with your art?
No, not really. I mean, most what I do is art, and so. When it comes to art is time consuming. You're you're in front of your computer. If you're doing digital art, you're doing in front of your computer for a long time, every day, and pretty much that's all I do really. Sometimes I do take breaks to go out and look around things. If I do go out, I actually do observe things like people's clothes or whatever, or how people walk, or the colors or the lighting of the of the surrounding area. I kind of take note of that, and then I bring it back home, see if I can do something with it. So yeah, it's observation type thing while I'm taking breaks. I take breaks so I don't go crazy. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now I can do the next question. Wow. Well, I guess that question is kind of already answered, but I'm still going to ask it. So, what do you currently do for work, and how does it impede, if at all, with your bronyhood?
Impede with my bronyhood? As I said, I do mostly art work. I do art work, and do comic books, comics for some people. And it the whole Brony thing, it keeps me busy. I like it. I mean, I should be doing other things instead of pony art, but when you draw humans for like at least 10+ years, and all of a sudden you just start drawing ponies. It's kind of fun. It's fun. It's liberating. You get to do something different. So yeah, with the pony art, I started doing other things too. Other pictures that I normally don't do. I do those request Fridays, and with those request Fridays, people give me ideas that I normally don't think about, and so it pretty much it makes me do draw different things. So, but yeah, all this art I'm doing, it in outside and on the computer, it keeps me motivated. It keeps me like happy, because I know that most people, when they do their job, like, just hear how miserable they are, and they can't get out of it. So I feel like I'm blessed with this talent, and what I'm doing right now, and so I want to treat it for the world, actually. So yeah,
means that much to you.
Yeah. If I ever go old and die, I'd rather have a pencil in my hand or something, Unless in the future they change the way things draw, and now you're drawing with your hands and you're like doing it in mid. I don't know, but it better be some kind of drawing tool.
Your tombstone shall be a pony.
Always joked about that one.
Yeah.
Always joked about that one. Oh, who knows what's gonna happen in the future?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So?
How do your friends or family feel about your involvement in the pony fandom? Do they know?
Oh yeah, my friends know. They are very supportive. I'm surprised they're supportive. My sister's very supportive. My mom knows it, and she's like, yeah, okay. She doesn't mind either. I'm like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And this is a very she went with me to Free, and I have my friends, and and it's like that. They all say it's cool. There's nothing wrong with it, really, because
yeah.
Everybody has their likes, and if you like ponies, that's great.
Yep. So, well, I'll tell you in a second, Moopy. Oh God. Okay, time to get ready for this question.
All right,
hold on. This is a great. Have you ever been down that pink horrible aisle in the stores? That terrible one, but they managed to keep all the good stuff in it. You know what I mean?
Are you talking about what is that?
The pink aisle, the girls' toy aisle where they keep all of the pony stuff.
You know what? I've been in that aisle, and you know what? No one cares.
And nobody really cares if you're down there.
Yeah, no one cares if you're down that aisle. I go down that aisle. People, I'm like, what the heck, man. I see what's there, see what kind of, they stuff there, and kind of think, oh, okay, they don't have any more of this one, and they don't have that one, and see which ones are popular, and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, no, it's not a horrible pink pop aisle. You just go down there, check it out.
Yeah.
In reality, really, no one really cares. And people seem to be afraid of that, and I'm like, no, you just go down the aisle like normally, like every other aisle. Stop, look. I know.
Yeah. I totally agree. I mean, when you're standing down the aisle, you're totally like, every time that somebody passes by, you're like, oh God, they probably think that I'm like some kind of crazy person.
No, but I did come by the aisle a couple times. You see people, and you could hear them like, "Oh, is that a Rainbow Dash?" And they kind of like going like, you kind of try to not smile about that, because they're talking about ponies. It's like, yeah, it's a. Because if you're a person in the fandom, you're a Brony, I guess, and when you go walk by and you hear people talk about ponies, you kind of just want to smile about it, or you just kind of make some kind of expression.
Yeah.
I don't engage in these people though. I don't do that. I don't go, hey, I like this. No, I don't do that.
Hey, I like ponies too.
Yeah, it's just. Yeah. This is one of those things. I'm like, no, I can't do that. No way I will do that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's probably better now that the Bronydom is kind of expanded, because, I mean, when I started out in the fandom, it was not very well known, and it was kind of scary being down the girls' aisle.
Yeah, it is. And it's funny because now, it has spread it out. You can see it. You see, I love video games, so you read some companies, and they talk about it too. They talk about ponies and stuff, and even Borderlands 2 had pony references in there. You got some bronies in that company, so it's pretty awesome. So it really has spread, and
yeah,
and you don't have to worry about just going down the aisle. And I go down the aisle sometimes, and you see like a lot of stuff just gone. They just buy everything. So
yeah, all right, so.
Okay, Mac, Windows, or Linux,
Windows, like I have to do because I don't know how to do Linux at all. So I'm on Windows 7, so that's what I work on anyway.
So you've got an affinity for Windows?
I'm not gonna get Windows 8, but I'm staying on 7. I'm staying on 7.
Understandable. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really think of you having any other real purposes being in the other OSs though, because I mean, being an artist.
I just need something to work on my art. Unless I get a Mac or whatever. But even then, I like my computer. I like my Windows.
Alrighty, well, okay, so this one, I'm old in the pony fandom. I've been here for a year now, just over a year actually, and so I just recently updated this, so I don't know much about them, but maybe there's more, I'm probably missing some, but are you excited by Fighting is Magic and or Pony Cart coming along soon?
Oh yes, I'm definitely excited for Pony Fighting is Magic, because before I knew there was Pony Fighting is Magic, I kind of made a joke, or I kept hinting about, what if there was a game where we have ponies fighting each other and blah, and the last boss was Celestia, and she was like cheap and everything, but it was awesome and all 2D sprites and everything. And then this game comes out, I'm like, wow, it's like they read my mind, and hopefully they finish this thing and we can all play it, because that would be so awesome. I just love everything about it. It's just the animation is spot on. It's like, this is 2D, man. It's not even a 3D game. It's a 2D fighting game, and all your dreams can come true in this game. It's pretty awesome. So, and they got and the music's awesome. It's a wonderful music. It's the great fighting game music that using the themes, the songs from the show, and so it's an awesome thing. I mean, hopefully they can finish it soon.
Yeah. To anybody out there who is new to the fandom and doesn't understand what we're talking about, Fighting is Magic is a 2D fighting game, much like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, even though those are 3D. This one's 2D. But it's a pony fighting game, and it's completely developed all by Bronies, made by Main 6 Productions. And to anybody else who doesn't know anything about Pony Cart, I don't know much about it really myself. I found it before it was actually, they even had a video out. There's not much known about it. They're keeping a lot of it secret. Some of the music is done by Mackin06, who is one of the original moderators of the Remix Wars. If any of you guys can possibly remember that. That was a long time ago. So yeah, the entire game is going to be, it looks like it's going to have an amazing soundtrack, fully 3D, and all the pony characters will be playable in it. I also don't know yet about OC customization or anything like that, along with Fighting is Magic, which I believe they said is going to be closed source. So, if anybody knows what doesn't know what closed source means, it means you can't edit the game. So yeah, And I don't have the. Do you know if they've confirmed online stuff for Fighting is Magic?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I don't know. I think they were gonna try or something like that, where they're gonna try and make it, or somebody was gonna try and make it so you could play with play against somebody like across the world. But I don't know yet. I don't know. Main 6 doesn't like to talk to me. Pony Cart does. Main 6 not so much. But
I think they're probably being secretive, because I don't know if you have heard there was a leak a while back, and now they're just don't want to talk much more about it anymore because because of that leak. They got to tighten the security about surrounding the game, and I don't blame them. So
yeah, well, they're being very secretive about that game, and yeah,
it's fine. I don't want to get spoiled anymore. From what I've seen, it's gonna be great. When you get everything, you see all the moves for your first time and all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh, how about did you play any of the Legends of Equestria, or whatever they're calling it now?
No, not yet. I know they keep saying it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I want to try. No, I haven't tried it yet.
Was it Legends of Equestria or Legends of Harmony? I don't know. When I knew the product manager, it was Equestria Online, so I don't know anymore.
Yeah, but now they changed the name, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something new. But anyhow, Isabel or Moopy, sorry. My bad.
Okay. What is your opinion on the state of Bronydom? Bronydom? What?
Yeah.
Like how you feel as a whole, how we are perceived. I'm Norwegian, don't blame me.
I tell people I avoid 90% of the fandom because in a way, with all fandoms, they can drive you nuts. But there are some things that the fandom has done that is awesome. I love it. And there are some things that the fandom has done that are like, why fandom? Why did you do that? I'm shaking my head. And it's like, oh, no, you don't want that being represented, Oh, fandom, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna name things about that, but I've seen things, and I'm like, why? And of course, there's things where the fandom that's on the donations. They bring a lot of money for for fighting against cancer and other things, and what they do, like Andrew Libin does her Ride for Life thing about she's gonna ride for cancer and do donations, and all the ponies have been helping her out, and you got Tara Strong and helping Kiki and fight cancer as well, and they're all doing so many donations, and that's a pretty nice thing they're doing. I like that. And you get to hear about things like the armed forces being bronies, and that's awesome as well. Airlines, and you talk about their love for the ponies, and it's like everybody, and that's one of the things I like about hearing that. There's some feel good stories about the fandom, and I enjoy that. I enjoy reading those. So, and so this. And then it has, the fandom has grown they're big now, and it's so big. I remember when it was so small, and we were just hearing things out, and and it's grown so big. I remember when we had the first, what you call it? I went to the BronyCon in January, and then you go to the BronyCon in summer, which is like 4,000 people, and that was like, dude, that's overwhelming. And you go to the other cons and you see so many people. Yeah, it's a dedicated bunch. A bunch of people. And I have never seen this in any other fandoms, really. This is actually my first fandom anyway. But still, I mean, you read about those other fandoms and then you see this fandom, and it's just. And then the ratings that the show gets, because everybody watches it. It's like, Well, any kind of cartoon show have this big of a fandom like this,
Yeah.
It's crazy, and just seeing also the show, the company, animation studio like do stuff for us, and it's like, geez, you know, they did something awesome, you know, and that's why you keep loving the show and why there's so many more fans. You know, it's just I've never seen that before, and catering to us, which is nuts. It's very nuts. Let's see what happens in season 3, and I mean, there's only like 13 episodes, and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be very exciting when that premiere happens, and there's gonna be lots of talking, lots of material. It's gonna be awesome, amazing.
One thing, Isabel, I just need to inform you of a change, so pay attention to your question sheet because I'm going to update it in a second here. And also, well, we already know you're on Tumblr, so I can't ask, are you on Tumblr, because that's a stupid question. Do you follow any of the Ask Ponies? And if so, what are your favorites?
You know, back in the early day, there was Ask Blue Blood. That was one of the most funniest Tumblrs I've ever, really, for at least to me, the most funniest pony Tumblrs. Of course, now he's not doing it anymore, and I'm kind of, but yeah, that was the one thing I actually followed the most. I still follow, you know, Egophiliax's blogs. She does that spice of life now, and I mean, she did that Wuna Stuck. You know, there's also Ask Surprise, Ask Raindrops. There's also Hot Blooded Pinkie Pie. There's a bunch of others. I mean, there's also Statue Discord. He's a statue, I think. I believe. But there's so many variations of blogs. Sometimes you can't keep up with all of them. So there's only a few that I can just follow and look at. Because you know, I got to do my own blog, and that's pretty. It takes time. No, it doesn't really take time, but you know, I gotta read through all the freaking questions.
A lot of questions.
Yeah. Too many questions.
All right, so.
How do you deal with crazy or creepy fans?
I try to be civil about it. I just feel, oh yeah, okay, that's cool. Thank you. I appreciate your comments. You know, just if you like what you see, just keep reading them. Keep looking. You know, I don't go, oh, you're crazy, leave me alone. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't met that many, and I just be nice about it. I don't want to be a douchebag or anything like that. That's pretty much how I do it.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, this is a question that I don't even know if it's relevant anymore. Once again, I'm an old person now in the fandom, but okay, are you on Pony Square, Rainbow Dash Network?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't. No.
All right. Sorry, it's just I don't even know. Do people even use those anymore? Is that still cool? Oh hey dog, I got an 8-track player in my car too. No, to anybody who doesn't know, Pony Square used to be like the Facebook of the Bronydom, but really though, who uses Facebook? And Rainbow Dash Network is like Twitter for bronies, but I mean really, who uses Twitter? Other than
I use
like
Twitter.
Other than all the cool people, you know, voice actors, John, all those cool people.
I am that cool.
Yeah. All right, Whoopi.
Favorite song from the show?
Oh geez. At the gala. When is at the gala? A popular song from Sweden Elite. Also like This Day area. Can't remember. Well, you know, from the song from the season 2 finale. There's another one. Art of the Dress. Art of the Dress is one, and of course, who cannot forget? And I did forget about it. Oh gosh, what is the song? I have the song, and now I forgot it. And he said you can't forget it, and I know, huh? It's the one on the Winter Wrap Up. There you go, Winter Wrap Up. That's the song. Yes. Who can forget that? You can't forget that song. Yeah, I see. I remember it. See, it came back to me.
All right. Sorry, I was on the wrong tab. How do you deal with time constraints? Do you give yourself deadlines for your projects?
Sometimes I procrastinate like crazy, but no, but I do give deadlines. I say, okay, I'm gonna do this in this much time, then the next day I'll do this, you know, and pretty much just keep doing that until I'm finished with it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to tell people in chat how to send me questions. Actually, I have to do the next question. Alrighty then. Is there any types of other media that you would like to expand to, such as music, video editing, anything like that?
Flash, actually. Flash, you know, doing the animations. I'm seeing all those people who do the fan-made episodes or just fan-made shorts. They really want... I want to do something like that, but... you know, it takes time, and I sometimes I just don't have the time. I want to do it, but I can't do it. I would like to just do the short animations in Flash and do something funny or whatever. But yeah, they're really inspiring to do that. I would love to do that. Just making the animation. Music, not so much. I let people who know how to do music do music. But the animation thing, yeah, I want to do something like that.
I think you could be really good in that.
Someday, I'll probably have the time and just go, well, yeah, you know what? This is pretty cool. I can do it, you know. But...
All right, so, Moopy?
Yeah, I was just reading one word again and again. Have you done collaborations in the past, and do you plan to do it in the future?
As far as I know, I haven't really done any of that. I don't remember. That's the thing. I don't remember if I've done any, but I would like to do something with Ego or make us weak. But it depends on the time and what I'm doing. It's usually it's kind of hard for me to work with a partner usually because I wanna have to sync. Gotta sync really well. And if I can't do it, and then I can't do it. I can't work with the person. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, you have. Wait, did you say you have done collaborative work before? I just derped.
No, not if you talk about pony work. No. I've done some work with some before Ponies, but that's so long ago.
Sorry, I just had my brain just went dead. Oh my god.
That's fine.
Moopy, just do your question because mine's redundant.
Okay. Which pony is your favorite to draw?
Oh jeez. If you can tell, there's Celestia, Luna. DJ Pony, DJ Vino is one of those ponies I like drawing a lot. What's another pony I keep drawing a lot, and I don't mind drawing them. I'm trying to think. I don't. I think that's just this few. I like drawing Dash too, but I don't like coloring her hair. But the princesses, any of the princesses, DJ Vino, Vino Scratch, and Dash. Oh, AJ. I like drawing AJ. AJ is one of my most favorite of the draw. I like it. I like her hair. She just has the ponytail now.
I guess that kind of gets into the next question. How do you find drawing pony anatomy compared to other styles of anatomy?
Oh, it's very different. I have to have an animal book near me just in case, you know, if because I don't draw animals, as I said. There's something I just don't do. And I'm used to drawing, humans, and then all of a sudden here we got these ponies, and they don't have fingers. and there are times where I want to draw like doing something human, and like, I can't do it. But of course, the front legs, I say screw it, because the show does it too, where they make their front legs like noodles and they're like marshmallows, and they can bend and do human like gestures. I'm like, okay. If you throw the real horse anatomy out, except for the back legs, the hind legs, you have to keep them the same. Like with anything, just the way they are. The way of hind legs, like animal hind legs, you got to keep them the way, you got to draw them that certain realistic way, the realistic joints and everything, because anything else and it's just gonna look really, really weird, so.
Yeah.
Front legs, I don't care. They can do anything they want.
All right, Snoopy.
What hardware do you have? Software?
Hardware. What's that?
Yeah,
I'm confused about that question.
Okay, what kind of what hardware do you have? Like, what are you using for your art? Like tablet, and what kind of computer?
Oh, I use a PC. Like I made the PC myself. So, but what I mostly draw on, I used to draw on a tablet, but then I switched to a Cintiq, which is like a tablet, but then it has a screen and you can look at it and draw on the screen. So I call it magic paper. And pretty much, that's pretty much it. I use the Cintiq. I love the Cintiq. It's $1,000. It's a Cintiq 12WX. $1,000. I know there's bigger ones, but for this size, I like the size that I have. It works for me. I could put it in my backpack if I wanted to, but other than that, it works. I got it back in 2007, and it still works, and it works like new. And if this thing ever broke, if it ever breaks, I'll go back. I'll actually order another one. Just like that. It says you can't go back to the other tablet. Once you go on Cintiq and stuff, you just can't go back to the other one. That's how it is. That's how I can't go back.
All right. Well, what kind of software do you use?
I use I used to use Photoshop 7, but now I switch between Photoshop 7 and Psy. And that's about it. Sooner or later I will upgrade to the CS versions of Photoshop, but for now I'm just keeping where I am. Because I like
classic.
Yeah. Because I know too much about it, so and if I go to Psy, I have to learn some things with it. So it'll take some time. Yeah.
Well, so anybody out there who's currently listening in the audience, first off, thank you guys for being here. I mean, awesome stuff. All right, so here is the one last part of the interview. I need you guys to send me questions. If you don't know how to do that, okay. How you guys got here is through a Tumblr post, right? Now, if you don't know what the chat is, then you didn't read the entire message. You just went, oh my god, John's being interviewed. Click the first link. If you go back and actually look at it, you can find a link to a webchat.freaknode.net. We are on the channel TBR, all caps. And you guys can come in here, talk to some other people in the audience, and you guys can send me questions by typing /query space DJ-GLaDOS. If you guys send me questions, I'm going to ask John Joseco live. I'm going to do that right now. I have a few questions currently outstanding, but guys, please send me questions now, because the more I have, the more, the longer this I can continue doing this for. I'm not going to do it for very long, and I'll make sure I filter out anything that's not good. So, try and think of some good questions, you guys. All right, so first off, I would just like to give a nice little shout out to that lovely maiden in the chat, Zach. Yeah, Zach, you don't. I know you love it whenever I talk about you. So first off, Zach said, "Is it K? Is it K, bro? Is everything K, bro?"
What is that the question?
Yes, I'm not even joking.
K, everything's okay.
See, look at. He said it's K. He said it's K. Everybody can calm down. All right. Alex Sparkle asked, "Does DJ-GLaDOS like doing stuff?" No. Does JJ like gummy bears?
Yes, I do. Especially the green kind.
Oh, sorry for screwing up there. I just read J. I just saw the J in capital, and I was like, "Oh, that's my name, right?" Okay. What the hell is this name? Okay, JMO4267 said, "I have a question for John when it comes to the time. It is the time now." Okay. Yes, who your inspiration was. We already kind of went over that. And who your favorite artist is. We already went over that. Oh, it's because it's a really old question. Sorry about that. The Worm asked, "What do you think of Tumblr Ask Pony blogs?"
I think they're great, because it gives you, because the show doesn't give much personality to most of the background ponies. So as Tumblrs actually give you more personality to these background ponies. And you could get different versions of ponies, like Luna or Rainbow Dash or Luna, the Power. They got so many versions of these ponies, and they cater to your needs, So like there's the Pirate Dash, and you're feeling like Pirate Dash is a pirate, and you can ask Pirate Dash, like Gamer Luna. If you want to ask questions about games, you ask her. Or there's also Gamer Ponies. You can ask questions about to the ponies that like games as well. And it's just there seems to be a pony version for everybody, and that's why I like those ask vlogs. But I don't ask questions myself because I'm pretty bad at asking questions. But some of these people get quite creative with their questions, and that's why we have those blogs, and I think they're great. Oh yeah, and of course about the Ask blogs. If your Ask blog is just text, I don't know if I could look at it because it's just text. If you answer every question with a picture, yeah, I think I would look at it. Because that's what my goal was. My goal was for my Ask blog is to answer everything with a picture. Because people love that. They love pictures. So there you go.
Yeah. All right, Moopy?
A question from Prince Nero. He asked, "What do you think about all the Sombra and Crystal Pony stuff at the moment?"
If you're talking about season 3, I don't know. I actually trying to stay away from spoilers. I know there's something about Crystal Pony, so when the day comes and the premiere comes on the 10th, is it the 10th? No, or the 11th. I forget the premiere. Around that air time, then people can ask me that question again, and I'll pretty much talk about it. But right now, I have no idea what's going to happen with that stuff. Expect Crystal Ponies though from me, so I will have some Crystal Ponies soon.
Alrighty, so let's move on to what I have. Oh god. Okay, Diddy Jackal, whatever the hell his name is. Do you watch pro wrestling or MMA or anything of the like UFC or anything?
I watch. Well, not MMA stuff. I do sometimes. I watch WWE, SmackDown, Raw. Because back in the day, I was a big WWF fan and would watch that a lot. And but nowadays I don't watch it too much. But if it's on, I will watch it. I don't know much of the wrestlers these days, but I know some of them, but not all of them. But I do watch it if I want to, if it's on, because I can't catch it every time.
Yeah. All right, Moopy, I just sent you a question. Say it the same way you did the first one.
Okay, a question from Terry. Are there any ponies you haven't drawn yet that you would like to draw?
Oh man. There are some. No, let me see. I think there's some in the second season I haven't drawn yet. I just can't remember who. But then again, I think I've drawn almost all the more popular, the more main popular ponies that appeared. I'm trying to think. That's pretty hard. It feels like I've almost drawn every pony, and there are a lot of background ponies I haven't drawn, but unless someone tells me, I don't think I'm gonna draw them. So.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, why do you guys always have the most interesting Dirio Jim? I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce it. Anyhow, he asked JJ, did you brush your teeth this morning?
To be honest, no, I haven't.
There you guys go. These are the hard facts. We're getting the best of the best. That's everything everybody here wanted. And Moopy, your question's there.
From the same guy, seriously?
Yep.
From a question from Prince Nero or Nero. What's your opinion about famous fan characters like Ragtag or White Swirl? What's your favorite?
I have no opinion on those, because I haven't heard of them. I'm sorry. Yeah,
me neither. So
I don't know who they are, so I have no opinion.
I think he was just asking, like, what are your favorite famous fan characters? I don't even know who Ragtag or White Whirl really are, but do they mean? I think he means OCs. Like, what's your opinion about OCs, and what's your favorite OC?
There are. Well, that's kind of opinion on OCs. If the OC is well made, as long as it's not no alicorn, and I don't mind. And if it's like a good looking OC, like a great design now, I think it's okay. It's
what he's saying is be an OC, not a generic Mary Sue.
Yeah, be an original character, not Mary Sue. That's pretty much it. Of course, you gotta have good design, because I've seen some really bad pony OCs, and I'm like, why? That color scheme doesn't even work, So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I always love whenever they come out a pony creator, and it's like my OC is an alicorn, but her horn is broken off. One of her wings is completely destroyed, but that's all right. She can still fly. It's like just the stupidest stuff, and it's like, yeah, my pony is purple and tangerine and lime green. She also, her cutie mark is radiation.
Yeah, I don't know why they use those colors, and it's just what so.
Yeah, I mean, not bashing on Pony Creator, but just really.
No, I think you can do really great things in Pony Creator. It's gotta get some style.
Gotta try.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Alright, so let me find the next. Oh, what the hell? Okay. A Nightly Pony asked, why do you refuse to make a human Luna?
No, I have drawn her, but I've drawn her a couple of times, more times than I should. But I always think that I rather like the pony Luna. It's something but back in the day, back before I started drawing humanized ponies, I was like, some people were like, oh, humans. I don't want them as humans. You know, blah blah blah. But since then now I don't mind drawing humanized ponies. But Luna is one of those ponies that sometimes I just don't want to. I feel like it just doesn't do her justice, even though if drawing her as a human. So.
Yeah. All right. So I have a question here. I have a whole bunch of questions now. Yay. I have a question from Carmore, and he asks, "What is your favorite song?"
I mean, your favorite song, like an overall song, or?
Yeah, just favorite song.
You know what? I don't know. It changes all the time. So if the song I can sing, then I think it's a good song for me. A good song that I like to sing. That's a good song.
Yeah. Oh.
Or something that keeps me, or a song that would keep me motivated to draw. There you go. That's also something like that.
I don't. This question. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. What is? It's like. Okay. Apparently, it's your second place winner on the Gamer Luna fan art thing.
Mm-hmm.
Siryuga or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
he just asked why you got. He says why you got my name wrong still. So I don't. Did you
Really?
get my name wrong or something?
Really? It's still wrong after all this time? I thought they changed it. Well, if you, you know what, I gotta go check the back on that. If he sends me another email, because I can't go, because then I have to go all the way back because I have too much emails right now. If he sends me another with the name, I'll fix everything once and for all on that darn thing. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, this question. I'm gonna give this one to Moopy, but
What?
okay. This question is one that actually was on my list, but I accidentally removed it because it was supposed to be the last question I asked after the audience thing, and I kept forgetting to ask it, so I just gave up. But Moopy, you can ask that question.
Oh God! Seriously?
Oh jeez. What kind of action is this?
Just say it.
It's from Alex Sparkle. So, do you like bananas?
Oh jeez. Yes, I do. What the heck, man? What kind of question is that? I ate a banana yesterday. The heck, man?
Oh God.
Yeah, that question used to be on my list. I used to ask it all the time, but I kept forgetting to ask it, so I just took it off and I never put it back on. But I guess here is the real question. Alex Sparkle, do you like bananas? All right. So the worm asks, I've noticed you have an accent. What is your ethnicity and place of origin?
Yeah, Philippines. Though, you know what? People say I got an accent. I'm like, I don't have an accent. Do I? Well, I guess I do. I don't even speak a language. That's the funny part. I only speak English. That's funny.
You kind of do have an accent.
That's just pretty strange. Okay, I have an accent, everybody. That isn't. People have been saying that to me. I'm like, what? Okay. All right.
Ooh. Terry asks the hard questions here. Who are your favorite voice actors or actresses?
Jeez. It's... That is a hard question. I'll say at least, Tara Strong, of course. She's everywhere, but I like her. Nolan North, also him. He does Drake and a bunch of other. He's also everywhere. The lady who does Spitfire, the American English Spitfire, because I know the Swedish Spitfire, and I love her too. And Nelly Heed is who does Swedish Spitfire, I love her. But also the one who does the Swedish, that's the American Spitfire. I know she does Revy from Black Lagoon, but I love her voice. But right now on the top of my list is Andrea Libman, because it's amazing. Oh no, Andrea Libman, Ashley, no, all the VAs from freaking My Little Ponies, of course. The main 6. You know,
Yeah.
it's great. And I was at Everfree, because right now, I can't think of other names right now because I'm all in the My Little Pony thing right now, and all the VAs, most of the VAs come by the table, artist alley, not artist alley, the exhibitor hall, and you get to hear them do the voices, and it's just so fantastic hearing it live, and yeah, so like geez, you know what, I do not even know his name. I forgot his name. I would love to get, the guy who does Shining Armor and comes by my table. He sees a Chrysalis poster that I did on it, and he's like, "Boo! I hate this character. This character this character made me, made me in a trance or something for most of the episode. And, I couldn't do anything because of this character, because of Chrysalis, and my sister's next to me, sitting next to me. I'm like." And I'm looking down, doing I'm just drawing because I'm doing, commissions. And I'm hearing this person, and I'm like, who is this person, and why is he dissing my artwork? And then he goes by, and then my sister says, it's like, do you know who that was? He's the guy who does Shining Armor's voice. Like, oh crap, it is. No wonder why he was booing at the Chrysalis, So I had to go up and just shake his hand. And I got to hear that. I got to hear him go, and I told him, like, I like your voice because it sounds like a surfer dude. And he's like, yeah, and he goes, Twiley, he does it in like the surfer voice. I'm like, oh, that's awesome, And but yeah, I like most of the VAs on what you call it, on the My Little Pony right now. So that's all I can think about right now. So it's can't think of any other VAs at the moment. That is not My Little Pony.
I'm just gonna Moopy, you can do the next question. I just sent it to you. But alright, this is a question from Zach. Oh yeah, gotta love that maiden in the chat, Zach. Alright, alright. Zach just asked, oh man, this question, this plagues me. This is my life. Like, I need to make sure everybody on the planet, I have to ask everybody. I mean, I need to know everybody. Okay, here we go. Are you MLG like Skrillex? PS 424 life elite quick scopes.
I have no idea what what?
Are you MLG like that. Skrillex, bro?
No, I have no comment on that because I don't understand what it's all about.
Look it. He doesn't know. That means that he is MLG like Skrillex. It has been confirmed.
Oh my goodness.
It's gamer talk. It's just I can't.
It must be another generation of gamer talk. That's something I don't know.
It's Xbox and PS3 hardcore people. we're referring to all those like little 8-year-olds that play a Call of Duty and scream stuff into their microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Anyhow, Moopy.
A question from Carmor. Oh, I know that guy. Do you know how awesome you are?
No, not really. If I was, I would be swimming in dough or something. No, I'm kidding. I think of myself as a normal person. I'm not special at all. I just like to draw, make people happy. That's pretty much it.
All right. A nightly pony has made it his goal apparently to ask this question until I'm gonna ask you it. He wants to know. Okay, this is a nightly pony asked. Will you ever rate my OC? Then I can die in peace.
Rate it? What? No.
Yeah, he wants you to rate his OC.
Rate his OC?
Yes, rate with the T.
Okay, I guess I thought I heard another one. Okay, no. Ah!
No.
Oh God.
I was like, what kind of question? I thought you were screening your questions, man. No, kidding. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, for some reason you gotta send me a link or something later on.
Yo, Nightly, send me the link to your OC. I'll send it off to JJ. Okay, Terry asked, "Did you hear about the new Littlest Pet Shops, and what are your thoughts?"
I have, and you know what's funny? I saw the link to the, to the intro, the song. They had the song there and stuff, right? And I'm like, curse you, Daniel Ingram, for making me like this song. He knows how to make songs. I love it. And it's like, why are you on this show, Daniel Ingram? Because you're making good songs on there. I don't think I'm gonna ever watch it. But probably just watch this video with the songs in it. That's it. Because I like his music, so that's pretty much. But I want to watch the little pet shop thing.
Alrighty. Siryuga. Siryuga did throw another thing out there. It's wrong on the image, not on the text, apparently.
Oh, okay. I thought I fixed it on the image. All right.
Yeah.
I'll go back in there and check it out.
He did actually ask a question though, and that was, "Hey, from one artist to another, what do you think is a good design?"
That's kind of tough. I guess if everything flows together, if it works, like, okay, let's say Celestia. What makes why is Celestia such a good design? You look at her, she's a white alicorn and stuff, and what makes her, because she has this swan-like quality. She's beautiful, she's elegant, and so in a way, like swans are really awesome. They're beautiful creatures, and she has that neck, and I could see how what you call Lauren Foss drew her the way she did, and it just screams out, class. This is one classy alicorn, and she's royalty, and you know it, and for me, for design, it's just by looking at something and it's like, oh, everything works together. It just comes together and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's what I think is good design, And it's not boring. It's not just standing. It's just not just there for sake of being there. It works sometimes. For me, it has a flow together in there. And of course, there's the other kind of design, which is some of the designs that come off in the Japanese manga or anime. The stuff you see like in the game Blaze Blue, that's some design I like. That it works. It seems outrageous, but somehow it works. It works together, and but yeah, with this design, it's a tough choice because everybody has their own perception of design, and
yeah.
At least for me, it just, the whole package has to work, to make it look nice, and to get the okay from me or something like that.
Yeah,
that's a pretty tough. Yeah, it's a pretty tough thing to, because it doesn't work with everything, and yeah, it's a one thing to another. One design will work, another design won't work, and that's a kind of a difficult question because it changes from time to time.
Yeah.
From how I like it. Yeah.
Alrighty. So in the chat, in our Skype call here, I have posted the links to Nightly Ponies OC because he wanted you to critique it or give him a rating so he can go die.
All right, I'm gonna look at
yeah.
it. I'm gonna look at both pictures. So
I hope you're ready for this, Nightly Pony. Hope you're ready for this. My foot went to sleep. No.
Okay, you know what? I have to say it's a really nice design. You get an approval from me because I like the blue and the blue and the white. I like it. The blue part. It's the stars in there. I like that. And yeah, he pretty much Yeah, so yeah, you get a okay from me. It's you look at it and you're like, oh, that's pretty nice. You know, you don't go, oh, my eyes. I need to brush my eyes. No, say no. So yeah, that's a good design.
Yeah.
Better keep it.
I'm just gonna ask one more, and then Moopy has one. What is your least favorite MLP episode?
Jeez. The owl episode. The Owlicious episode.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, the only one that actually has Owlicious in it. I guess no, there's another one. That's the May the Best Pet win. No, but this one, it oh man, that was one of the few episodes that almost made me go to sleep. Like, I couldn't. I mean, I could watch it once, but I can't watch it a second time, like all the way through.
Same, actually.
It's one of those episodes where I have to skip. I actually will skip parts of it just to get to certain parts of the episode. That's one of those episodes. Everything else I can actually watch.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
It's one of the
Alrighty. So Moopy?
From Prince Nero. I know you have drawn a lot. Do you collect all the sketches you did? Do you have any idea how many you drew?
Sketches, you know. It's amazing because I have saved pictures, digital pictures. No, we're talking about pictures that I scanned and and pictures I've done on computer. I believe the oldest picture I have on my computer was from 1998, and that's a scanned picture though. You know, this was before Photoshop, but before I had Photoshop, but ever since then I have more. Jeez, it's a lot of pictures, tons of pictures. I know I have more than 1,000 sketches on this computer. I can't. It's just too much, too many right now.
Yeah.
It's just too much, and it's a lot of pictures to go through. So yeah.
Alrighty, so Knightley just said thank you. I can now die in peace.
Don't die, man. You got to keep drawing your OC.
Yeah, exactly.
You can, because there's still work to be done with that OC.
Alrighty, so let me just see. Carmore asked, what do you do in your spare time to just relax?
I surf the internet, I read stuff on the internet, and play games, video games. It's because I rarely play games, and if I because of the way I do things, and if I do, I actually turn on my PS3 and play some games. That's pretty much it. Or chat, usually too. Chat is also a good thing.
Yeah. Well, that's cool then. Let me see what else I got for questions. Okay, well, first off, because I already know I'm going to get an influx of them, I'm just going to go and ask myself, what kinds of games do you play?
I play FPS games. I play adventure games, RPGs, strategy games, sports games. You know, anything, but not puzzle games. I don't play puzzle games, but I think the only sports game I ever play is basketball, like NBA. Pretty much it. So.
Okay. Knightley has asked, what are you really looking forward to see in season 3?
I'm trying not to look forward to anything. I just wanna be surprised. Like, that's why I don't want spoilers or anything about the show, and I just something to look forward to every week. And then I'm like, okay, that's great. Time to draw stuff from it, from the new episode, and that's how it is. Yeah.
I have to agree with you. It's a lot better when you get surprised rather than
So
when
fun.
you're the one person. Yeah, when you're the one person watching the show, when everybody else is talking about what happened in it, you're like, oh my god, I didn't know that was gonna happen. When everybody else has been talking about it for months.
Yeah, and I want to be like, I just for me, I actually do. I gasp. I make noises during the episode. And I'm like, oh, that's so awesome! I can't believe she did that. And I want to have that. So like, it's genuine reaction. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, crap, I just lost that question. Oh, this is actually a really good question. Terry asked, "Are you excited for EQLA?"
Yes, I'm pretty much is. I'm gonna see what happens there. I'm gonna have a panel with UC77. We've got some bunch of VAs coming over. Zikora's VAs coming over as well. I believe this is her first time being at a con, so this is gonna be awesome. Zikora guys, and I heard that Saturday sold out, and there's still things for Sunday. Tickets for Sunday, I believe. You should guys. Oh, Lauren Foss is on Saturday, so that's why it's sold out as well. But at least there's still be Andrea Lippman and the writers and music guys and Michelle Krieber's coming by. Is coming. She got recently announced. Apple Bloom, and it's gonna be a great. It's gonna be the last big BronyCon for this year until next year.
Yeah.
So I believe there's still tickets there. So for Sunday, so if those guys got to get on it, because after that there's no. And this is like before the season 3 premiere, So it's on the 3rd. The season 3 premieres next week, and get your pony on. That's what pretty much it. Yeah.
Well, you know what, guys? I'm bringing this to a halt here, so if you guys got any last questions, send them in now, because I'm gonna start actually being strict with these, because I need to wrap this up. I'm not trying to say that I don't want to be around JJ. I'm just saying I need to wrap this up because I have stuff to do. And besides, I'm pretty positive he's probably getting really bored of me. I'm a really boring guy. And then the greatest part is, as soon as this is over, Moopy's gonna go and strangle me because I didn't tell her how to pronounce half those words before she said them.
That's fine.
Yeah. Oh god, do you have any advice for me? Looks like you're being a brony. What the hell? What? Oh. Okay. A Nightly asked, "Do you have any advice how people may accept you for being a brony?" He's asking. I think what he's asking is, do you have any advice to get people to accept the fact that he's a brony? Because he said he's Dutch, and the broniedom is kind of, air quotes, outlawed around there. So he's a major closet brony. It's not actually outlawed. He's just saying that nobody is really a brony there. So he's asking how to get, what advice do you have for coming out as a brony?
Just wear shirts. Don't if you want to do that and you want to wear a pony shirt and design, just don't flaunt it. Don't flaunt. Don't make it a thing where you go to a person like, I'm a brony, and shaking them and telling them because they think you're crazy. don't preach that you are. Just wear a shirt. If they notice it, they notice it. Don't make a fool of yourself. That's all I ask. To these people, be polite. Don't be obnoxious. Because someone's bound to notice, and I'm like, okay, this guy likes ponies. But don't make it a mission to make everybody notice that you are. That shouldn't be what it's all about. After all, you do have the internet, and you have other people. The internet has made the world a smaller place. So you can at least find other people on the internet who are share your interests. If they don't share your interests around your area, then that's just too bad,
Yeah.
But if you can wear a shirt, walk around, but just don't be obnoxious. That's all I say. Some people, there are some. Don't be like those guys in that pizza episode. What's that thing that you seen that? I don't know. You guys seen it? That infamous They went to, I said, Pizza Hut or some kind of fast food joint. All those bronies, and they're washing their ponies in the freaking fountain. I'm like, don't be those guys.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and don't be those guys. And then put it on YouTube, so you want to get attention. You know, that's the thing. Don't be obnoxious. Don't seek attention. You know, that's not what bronies should be about. They're supposed to be like nice, cool people who are like, yeah, we like ponies. You know, oh, you like ponies too. You know, just talk about it, have fun, but don't be obnoxious. Sing songs and don't sing songs like out of the blue and make, you know. If you want to sing songs, just, you know, you can sing songs in public, right? But just don't be like loud and everybody can hear you. I don't know.
For the love of God, do not be that group of bronies carrying a battery-operated amp with a microphone, screaming the MLP theme song, and then telling people how much they need to love ponies. Please don't be those people.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't. If you like ponies and you want to wear the shirt and go out and, you know, that's cool. Just don't be obnoxious. You don't want. You don't need. Yeah. You don't want other people to think, oh, geez, those bronies are obnoxious. They're always singing these songs and are all so loud. You know, you can sing. Just don't be so loud about. Be considerate of other people's, you know, of other people around you, and be respectful. Because you want people to say, oh yeah, that's cool. You know, not be, oh crap, it's those people. Run away. You know. Yeah.
Moopy, I just sent you a question.
I saw that. So, DJ-GLaDOS asked, "What do you think of Ask Gamer Luna?"
Oh, the other guy, Gamer Luna. Oh, no, I think it's fine. I mean, there's other versions. It's like, you know, it's like what I did with. Okay, I gotta mention it. Ask my last year. So there is another one out there, right? And I'm like, okay, you know, I didn't like what it was happening with how they did it, you know. And I said, you know what? I'll just make my own version, and so I did. So that's, you know, pretty much that. I'm okay with that. You know, if people want to make other versions of other people's thing, and they do it, and I mean, I seen a Gamer Derpy as well, you know, because. And I'm pretty much okay with that. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want that version, you know, if you want that version, then you go to that version, you know. And as I said, with all the Tumblr ponies and the different kinds or the similar kinds, there's something for everybody. And it's pretty much all cool. Yeah.
Yep. Alrighty, so I guess we're gonna wrap this up here. Let me just make sure. I'm gonna do one last check to make sure I didn't really miss any good big questions.
Nope.
Crap. There's a lot of tabs on here. Why is there so many tabs? Why is there so many tabs? Okay, well, it doesn't really look like I have any last questions, so I guess this is going to be the last question that I ask you. Dreadstorm asked, hey JJ, hey JJ, what do you think about the dark part of the fandom? You know, gore, grimdark, cupcakes, all that kind of stuff.
As I said with the Rule 34 stuff, if they want to do it, then they can do it, you know. It is your choice to look at that stuff. If you know, it's like, sure, it's out there. Just don't look for it. If you don't like it, don't look for it. You know, it's exactly like, you know, what Lauren Foss says. You know, she says, I know it's out there. I'm a big girl. I can, you know, as long as, you know, don't put it in my face. I don't even look for it. I don't check it out. I know it's there. You know, they can do whatever they want. Just don't put it in my face. And I'm not looking for it. And that's it. Pretty much it. You know, every fandom has this dark side. You know, and if you I keep repeating myself, but that's pretty much how I think. So.
Yeah. All right. Okay. There's one last question I'm gonna ask before we end this, and that's Pablo Racer asked, JJ, what was your biggest rage?
I mean, rage, like.
He just straight up asked JJ, what's your biggest rage?
Jeez, I don't remember. Well, if there was a biggest rage, it doesn't pertain to ponies. It's something like personal or some life thing I went through or whatever it is. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. If there's some rage thing, it didn't involve ponies.
Yep. Well, that seems to be just about everything. So, Moopy, is there anything else that you would like to ask yourself?
Myself? What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Come on. Do you have a question that you want to ask or anything?
To him?
Yeah.
Sorry, thinking a little bit about it. Questions.
Well, then you don't have to ask one.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
I
have
have
to
a
ask
question. I have a little question. Is it okay if you kind of look at my LC too? Cause just wondering.
Sure, why not?
Yay.
Okay.
I know it's insane, but okay.
Well, you're getting those links. So, to everybody out there in the chat, I might as well just kind of start my outro while Moopy's getting her picture. Alright, guys, this has been an interview by True Brony Radio. I'm your host, DJ-GLaDOS, and we are also here with Moopy, my co-host in training, technically. This is her first interview, so congrats to her. She did really well. I'd also like to give a shout out to Joseco for being awesome and being here.
No problem. Thank you.
And also,
thank you for having.
I'd like to give a spectacular, just kind of boom, explosion, fireworks kind of thing here. This was the first interview after coming back from our hiatus. If any of you guys remember, the station was shut down roughly 3-4 months ago. The reason I shut it down was because of me not having time to do this, so I brought it back in hopes that I could, do something. So I made sure that JJ was my first interview before I came back.
Yeah,
Now, I know if any of you guys out there are old fans, then you guys will remember that I kept promising you guys that Scoon was going to be on my interview list. Well, he is, but every time I talk to him, he's like, "Hey, Scoon, you wanna do an interview?" And it's instantaneous response. I don't know. He wants to, but he doesn't know when. So we're working on that, and I'm working on also getting Pinkie Pie Swear. If any of you people out there in the fandom know who that is.
Oh, he's an awesome guy. He's a good friend of mine. good friend of mine.
He is a really awesome dude.
Very awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, you should get him. So it's pretty awesome.
I've been talking to him and I've been working on scheduling it, so hopefully we can have Pinkie Pie Swear in here soon, and Omnipony.
Oh yeah, get them. Get them. They're pretty good people. So
I'm gonna tell them that you think that they're very good people. I'm gonna be like.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Well, Pinkie Pie Swear would totally know who I am. So.
Oh yeah, no.
I talked to him. So.
Joseco says that you're a nice guy. That's all that matters in life now. Yeah, so Moopy, you almost found your picture?
Almost. You have no idea. My internet just decided to derp like crazy. I'll just send a picture of the old hairstyle Moopy. Or yeah,
Hey,
Sure.
if you're gonna interview other people, try interview Amez, who does raindrops answers.
Oh.
You heard that?
Oh. I know him.
Yeah,
him very
go
well.
try go interview him, man. He'll be great. He'll be great.
Ahmed's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I interviewed him a long time ago.
Oh, he's one of the few people. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, he was.
Okay, alright.
Let me see.
he's a good person.
Yeah, he is actually a really cool dude. But I think he has his own interviewing station now, doesn't he?
I have no idea.
I think he does the Ask the Tumblr Pone or something like that. There's a group of people who interview strictly Tumblr ponies, and yeah, I think he's one of the DJs there. But I interviewed Ahmed's last year, I think. Yeah, it was last year in December.
You should interview him again. Just ask him how's the fan change, all that baloney. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. He's a good person. He needs to be interviewed again.
So
tell him about the bread. Ask him about the bread.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. I like it.
Okay, there you go, Moopy. Joseco says your OC's cute.
Yeah, it's a cute pony.
Oh, I have actually
it.
one of the new hairstyle.
Oh, look at
yeah.
now you find
I'll just send it. So yeah, but not the new hair color, just the new hairstyle that I drew.
She has an
the
interesting.
white one.
She has an affinity with changing her hair color and hairstyle.
I like the blue one. I like the white, but I also like the blue because I like blue.
Aha, he's like me.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, that seems to have summarized almost everything out there that we have to do tonight. So, Nightly Pony says that that the entire chat loves you.
All right,
So,
I love you guys too.
I'm waiting for a ring. Come on, guys. All right. So everything on here should be completely set up. So JJ, thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure, man. I'm just gonna get this shut down.
All right.
In a minute.
Hey, wait, you're forgetting something.
Yeah. Oh,
Wait.
right. Well, no, I'm doing outros. You can say right. I'm gonna say this. Is, okay. I'm gonna say the outro. Jeez, you're gonna get to say your thing.
Okay.
Do you wanna say it? Not that.
Yeah, I want to say it. Can I say it now, please?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try my best. Buongiorno, muffin.
See, there. You got to do your thing. Now I can finish. All right, so this has been an interview by True Brony Radio. I am your host DJ-GLaDOS here with my co-host Moopy, who is currently in training. Hopefully we'll get Pinkie Pie Swear in here next time. If you guys have any other kinds of ideas for interviews that we should be doing, please send me an email at truebronyradio@gmail.com. That is truebronyradio@gmail.com. All one word. If you guys want me to do anything at all, really, just come on, send me an ask at my Tumblr page, which is askdjglados.tumblr.com. Just try multiple combinations to find it. You can also Google my name and it should come up with it. You guys can also follow me on DA, even though I don't really use DA for anything. Just follow my Tumblr, you guys. Thank you guys for all joining us here on the station. Please click that little heart with the plus icon on the side of the broadcast. It gives me the ability to do something really cool when I hit 100 votes. And it'll save me a lot of work. So please, you guys, if you guys can do that, thank you so much. It has been a pleasure having you all. Please come back, follow and subscribe to us on YouTube, because that would be utterly fantastic. Because, the more people I have on YouTube, the more I feel like actually being live. It's a dark and lonely life when you have to just sit here and interview people. Come on, guys, just do that for me. Also, hopefully will have this uploaded before Halloween. I'm going to be doing a thing on Halloween. If you guys want to come join me on Halloween Day, I should be here all day after I come home from school. So, yeah. Hope to see you guys again. I love you all. Peace off, every pony.